Eli Gono wana Wakebe Honanag in a Bergam Ragan on me to Gebendegin as a Bedengozi. And you went to him. I want to get my Johnny and Kendiro. You were young and like I didn't go on about in Keta. And you were not sending jump money not only the Drahan sorry. Going up and Yaki Kirin and Obarakaya. And you were not Okugi. Nothing and common money get killing and Kojo money Kelegi. And you were not Jagema. When they told you when I saw Progi. Nisu Mugin a Bundi couldn't wear Zokum Babroha. Kahawe Chekwa, Alonso of Biafronium, Machineken, and Ikuranium Qua. No make a candino where Alonso of Biafronium, Machineken, and Kebigo. I want to get to my Johnny and Kendino. Mandana Bambo, baby in the ditch on Machineken, you never candidate to an opportunity. And you went to him. When I see only one in a Chineken and Keprumi, Henina. Oh no, Bonaniana Zopota. Oh no, Bonania Bopuyan in the Buyena, amen. And you were now says a better than gossip. Now not to turn a jam man, I'll supper. Sit in a big marone big. He said.
Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are joining from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much and remain blessed. If you are joining me from Africa, Asia, Europe, America, Australia, or any part of the world, I thank you very much for your contribution. Please, each time you watch my video, go to the comment section and put down your comments. That is where we'll learn from each other.
Recall, gentlemen, that shortly before the 2019 general elections, the Economist Intelligence Unit, also from the stable of the Economist group, predicted that the presidential candidate of the PDP, Atiku Abubakar, will win the election. Well, the Economist was wrong. President Muhammadu Buhari won re-election by over 3 million votes. So, the Economists and other arms of the group are not infallible. Now to the focus of today's briefing. Gentlemen, the Nigerian press is reputed to be one of the most vibrant in the world. This is not a fluke. The Nigerian press has indeed earned its epaulets, and its vibrancy has been owned by years of fearlessly taking on whoever crossed its path, whether they are colonialists or military rulers. It is therefore not a surprise that the media was assigned a role by the 1999 Constitution as amended. Section 22 of the 1999 Constitution as amended tasked the press, radio, television, and other agencies of the mass media to at all time be free to uphold the responsibility and accountability of the government to the people. In simple English, the Nigerian press has a watchdog role assigned to it by the framers of our constitution. Please note the catchphrase, watchdog. The Cambridge English Dictionary defines watchdog as a person or organization responsible for making certain that companies obey particular standards and do not act illegally. The Constitution never envisages or mandates the Nigerian press to be a lapdog, which is defined by the same dictionary as someone who is willing to do anything that a more important person tells them to do. As a matter of fact, the Nigerian press cannot and must not play the role of a lapdog. The idea of the Nigerian media, especially the traditional media, regurgitating anything and everything published or reported by its foreign counterpart, is totally antithetical to its reputation of independence and vibrancy. The Nigerian media does itself a great disservice by turning itself into an echo chamber of the foreign media. when The Economist reported a patently wrong and badly researched story, it was immediately amplified by some local media without even interrogating its content. This is totally unconscionable. For example, The Economist reported that the jihadist threat in the northeast has metastasized, and everyone knows that this is totally inaccurate. Prior to the time it was dislodged, which was before December 2015, when I led a team of local and international journalists to Bama in Borno State, Boko Haram established the headquarters of its so-called caliphate in that town, Bama, where it hoisted its flag, collected taxes, as well as installed and removed emirs at will. Today, Boko Haram has no caliphate anywhere in Nigeria. Yet the Nigerian press regurgitated that report by The Economist. Again, at a time that Boko Haram and Asorock are taking on each other in a mutually destructive lockstep, and at a time the terrorists are surrendering in droves as a result of the heavy pounding by the military, it's wrong to say that jihadists are carving out a caliphate in the northeast, as The Economist reported. In any case, why would the Nigerian media become an echo chamber for a foreign newspaper that denigrates the Nigerian military and makes light of the sacrifices of our valiant troops? Would the British or American press re-echo a report in the Nigerian press denigrating their own militaries? Gentlemen, I do not believe that the Nigerian media hates the country. Neither will I agree that the media does not appreciate our military. But I want to appeal once again for you to stop endorsing the denigration of our country, our military, our institutions by some unscrupulous foreign media. By re-echoing their inaccurate stories about Nigeria, you are endorsing their stand. The Nigerian media was mandated to be a watchdog, not a lapdog. But you see, for me, what's most painful is the fact that this thing is being re-echoed by the media in Nigeria who ought to know much better. And like I asked, when last did the Times of London pick a story from the Punch in Nigeria about what is happening in the UK? If you join her, you see, if you beat your wife every day, if you're not at home, people will help you beat her. I'm sorry to use that analogy, but what I'm saying is that if you don't value what you have, why will you join hands with a foreign media to denigrate your own military, to denigrate your own people? It is not Britons or Americans that are dying daily in the Northeast. It's Nigerians that are dying. And this story, patently unfair, patently inaccurate, was re-echoed, was banner headlines in some newspapers. That is the point I want to make. Look, for us, when will we start being patriotic? And when will we start, playing second fiddle to CNN, to Al Jazeera, to BBC, in matters that concerns us? They should take the lead from here, not the other way around. The point is about you swallowing hook, line, and sinker a report by a foreign organization which you have not even interrogated yourself. That's my problem. The issue is not about whether bandits are collecting taxes here or not. No. If trust writes it, it's okay. If they have their facts, they have their figures. But that's not the same thing as saying that. It's not the same thing as saying that, there's a new caliphate. Do you know how many places in this country where area boys collect taxes? And there's no banditry there. And there's no terrorism. I don't want to mention names. In many of our cities, they carve out their own territory. So what they are writing is not, I mean, it's not indicative that the bandits have taken over. No. I know many areas in Nigeria, both south, north, where, this kind of things, do up. So it's not the same thing. Two, as right of reply. Of course, when it's necessary, like I told you, the presidency, the ambassador have done so. When CNN put out a report that was not accurate, we called them out. But the issue today I'm discussing is not about that. Is that why would we join hands with people to pull down our own house, all in the name of what? And I wish these things were even true. Like I've pointed out to you, it's not the first time the economists will get it wrong, or the CNN will get it wrong. But why must we now, without any without any interrogation, re-echo as if whatever CNN says must be true? Whatever economists, because the economists said it, so is it true? But we know it's not true. I know as a Nigerian that the situation I met in 2015 is not what it is today. And I wish that there's anybody from the Northeast here. Only people from the Northeast will tell you what it was and what it is today. Yes, we have challenges. And we are going to overcome those challenges. But when you people join hands with people that just want to sell their arms in bringing down the country, denigrating the military, this is what I'm complaining about.